What's happening, everybody? Back up here, doing Upper Caelid. We're going to be taking on the Divine Tower. Tackling that in this next coming part. Yeah, I actually grabbed this earlier. I totally forgot that there was loot down here, but Somber 9, Dragon Moon Grease, Rune Arc, and the Arteria Leaf. I'm gonna go right back to this place. Alright, we're looking good with our gear. I'd advise be as bottomed out as you can be. I went ahead and actually, off the last bit of recording, I went and hit every single merchant, even in the underground zones, just to make sure, and spent a bunch of runes, just got some like materials, other little, you know, exalted fleshes, things like that. But I think even with like 11,000 runes, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Not too worried about it. Because there's a good chance you could fall to your death doing this next little part. So you're going to want to get over there. Eventually, but I think the main one that we want to hit is that, and then jump over to that guy. This is where it already gets super sketch, because we pretty much need Torrent for this. Just a little sketchy. Just a little sketchy. Do. Oh, damn it. Oh, duh. Went right past it. This guy, there's gonna be like a knight standing just on the other side right here. Or no? I think we go up for that. This is the ladder that'll actually take us up to progress. That other ladder will take you up. I don't think there's anything even up there. It does have anything, it's not that important. I think we can actually, you know, if we wanted to, go up around that way, but first, I think we want to go over here. Oh! This is where the enemy is at. It's just up around there. Oh no. Hmm. Oh no, he's right there. Oh, he's below. How interesting. Suppose it hit him from a lower area though. Anyway, that's the item that I was going for, but it doesn't seem that we're going to be able to get to it, so. Might be like a rune arc. Or no, that's a stone sword key, which I have like 30 of them right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to very carefully get back over here. Get right back on Torrent. Too close for comfort. Give me 1 second. I want to see, do I go to the left again or if I just continue upwards. There is a grace nearby. I'm pretty sure we just need to go up this ladder here, so that's what we're gonna do first. All right. So up here, got the grace. I'm gonna run this way first. We've had Radahn's Great Rune for a while. We could have already activated it, but there's a little more to this area than what meets the eye. That being said, we wanted to wait till we were a little more level appropriate for what we're about to take on afterwards. And here we go. Woo! So cool. Nice. Careful, that guy's gonna try and ambush you right here on the right. That's why I did what I did. This is a shortcut door we're gonna get for later. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop on down. I'm actually going to take that off. We'll drop down. Go around. I'm gonna drop again. This is gonna crumble, but it's supposed to. And it's like a scripted drop, so don't worry about taking any damage there. What we want to do is get down to where that knight is, and we're going to take the elevator upwards. The way that we do that is, I think we just walk that edge there, yeah. You just want to ever so carefully, slowly walk off the edge. There you go. So you can do some sketchy shit to like jump down there or jump across. There's an item back over there. I really don't know how worth it would be to even do that. Let's grab this for right now. That's definitely worth grabbing. Gold rune 12, and then this is where we just roll off. I think we roll off to one of these. Let me double check. Do I go right or left? That's why I remember that so vividly. Okay. Just in case, because what we have to do is like we basically find where that's at, and then we just walk off going forward. Just walk off, and you'll make it. And then this right here, we're gonna hop. We're gonna do our little jump, and now we're sprinting. Sprint hop. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh, I've never done this before. This is new. Oh my god, we still got to where I needed to get to. Oh, this is a beautiful mistake that just happened. Oh, I was gonna die right there. Come here, my boy. Alright. So, we may have missed an item, potentially, but, oh, I hate these elevators. That should be it for all the sketchy shit. Hopefully. We'll find out, you know? There's an enemy up ahead of us. What is he? He's one of like the fire pyromancy dudes or whatever. Oh yeah, I've never noticed that. Hang on. Let me double check if I take that ladder. My goodness. Alright, we're gonna grab the shortcut just in case. It's that door way up top, if you guys remember. We'll grab this, we'll open up the door, and then we'll just go right back down. You don't need to rest or do anything. A long ass climb up. Whew. Right. Let's open this up. See these knights that we killed earlier. Now we don't have to worry about the sketchy jumps anymore. And there's nothing, as far as if I missed an item when I was doing the jumps, if there was anything, it's not platinum related, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm pretty well stocked up on everything else that I would need. Buff up, and we got this dude. Ooh, sit down. do still have more sketchy stuff to do. Darn it. Now we grab the item, go to the left. I was seeing if I had it in one of my save files as well. So this guy right here, they have a really cool sword that, from what I hear, is really hard to actually acquire. And on my platinum, I actually have that sword. I got it to drop from one of these enemies without farming him or knowing that it was a rare weapon. But it looks really cool. It's like a big curved sword. Looks like a blade of flame. Like the metal itself looks like flames. It's pretty cool. Let's go over here. Now we got a big drop that's gonna happen, so don't worry, you're not gonna take any damage. Kaboom. Yay. Now that we're here, down we go to another grace. Oh, grace. So we're not going back up for any reason. I'm gonna rest. And what do we have ahead of us? There's one more of those things to fight, right? Yep. Yeah, this sword right here that you that blade I actually have on my platinum playthrough. I think ahead of us we have a Godskin Apostle. And then we also get the armor set from them from this fight. We already killed the noble, now it's the apostle. Not surprisingly, didn't really do much. Maybe it's just then you get the hood, robe, bracelets, and trousers, and then you get a really cool weapon going up here. Whoopee! So this sword, similar to the black knife. It has the gold borders, but I don't think this weapon nor that black knife, come to find out, are actually needed for your platinum. And again, at the end of this playthrough, we're going to recap all the trophies, all the needed stuff for platinum. We'll kind of go over and talk about them and everything else. So if, in case I do miss anything through my playing this game and this save file for you guys, we'll do like a whole recap of everything. If there's anything that I did miss, we'll go get it, that sort of thing. So open this up. This is a sword, Godslayer's great sword, which I believe has Sacred Blade built into it. It does have a faith requirement of 20. This has a faith requirement of 22, so I am likely, and this also, Sacred Blade. Oh no, this is the Queen's Black Flame. My apologies. But yeah, it's really cool. This is a great weapon for the final boss if you don't plan on using Black Flame Tornado. If you guys don't know, the final boss of this game, spoiler alert, is super weak to the Black Flame, for it is the true god of this realm, I guess. It's a god-slaying ability. Just sucks that the other Black Flame stuff doesn't work. very well, I should say. There are some mods for the game that actually make that a viable class. It's actually a god-slaying class in and of itself, of the Black Flame. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we got the Divine Tower of Caelid done. The next thing to do is the War Dead Catacombs. Start getting a little bit of faith up. Once I get faith to 20, I'll feel a little bit better. Because if I really want to use some other weapons that go higher, I can put like the Two Fingers Talisman on. Something of that sort. And, you know, with that, I'll be set and be able to use those weapons. With the stats now, I want to get my health to 50. Want to get mind to roughly by end of playthrough to 15, so that'll be like a more later on, I think, dump stat. I think I'll be fine with 10, maybe go up to 12 here soon. Endurance at 30. End of game I want it at around 40, so we might even wait on that. However, strength and dex, I want to get both of these up to like 45, 50 range. Gonna leave int alone. Plan on leveling faith up maybe one more level here soon, and then we'll wait a little bit and kind of see how we're feeling. Arcane, if I go back up to 12, I can use the dragon incantations like the rot breaths and things like that, which are going to come in handy for later on zones, so I may end up doing that as well. I always end up doing a bit of everything. I never main stat much, more of a quality hybrid build, but yeah. Anyway, coming up, we got the War Dead Catacombs. This area sucks. Alright, so, War Dead Catacombs. Places in the butt. With that being said, I do not plan on doing the entirety of this, and I'm going to say that with the context of this. There's a bunch of loot that you can grab. Great Violets, Ghost Gloveworts. There's Silver Pickled Foulfoot. And there's also a spell. I'm not in, so I don't need any of this stuff, to be honest. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my perfume bottles on. You know we like to smell good. And we're going to just run through and proceed through because, like I said, this place sucks. So there's a bunch of stuff we can jump down and do. You have to, like, you know, be wary of rot and everything else. And these guys are all having their own little battle royale in here. So it's just best to run on through where we need to go. You can, like, grab this as you run through. It's just magic grease. And then you want to watch out for this dude. He's a prick. And even more so, this guy. Even more of a prick. Get over here. Kill this dude. You guys were way more difficult the first time I tried coming here. Not in this save file, just first time playing through the game. So we got some knights in the next room, and then I think right here we can actually hop out and we can get some get back. Or no, we can't yet. We're gonna kill the other one here soon enough. We'll come for your soul. I want your soul. I need your soul. Oh, I might have hit my microphone in the wrong order. Anyway, I was saying, when I paused for a minute, I was just kind of ducked down in that corner. I had to go check on my kiddo, make sure she was okay. Then I looked over just now, my microphone was muted, so not sure what really happened there. Alright, we're going to craft up more of those. And I can't believe that I just got hit by that. I'm so just beyond myself right now. Take this off, take this off. Alright, now we got 8. Aw, you son of a bitch. There we go. Okay, that'll work. For what you did to me, you piece of garbage. Reaching Radon Soldier Ashes. Careful for that Clean Rot Knight. She's lethal. We got through here and killed the Knight. We got the lever already. Fun time, so much fun. Oh, I love fighting Seed Beast. Everyone loves a Seed Beast. Not that desperate, right? Should be fine. Now let's do it. Watch, I get absolutely jumped right here by everything. Oh, and of course there's a lot more of them just chilling right there, it seems like. Run as fast as you can. You never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Let's boogie. What's that rumble in my tummy? Oh, DC Beast! Oh my god! Rotted Sea Beast, putrid. Ow. Ouch. Just get rid of that for a minute. Got it? Whoa! Hey, bud, what are we doing? Oh, we gotta hit him. A wiggly one, aren't you, boy? Oh, what are you doing? Don't like that. Stop doing that. Red Mane Knight. Oh, God. So, remember the ones that were shooting those purple bolts at us? Yeah, now we have our own. It's nice, you can be doing all the work from the front, you can be hitting it from the back. Wait, what? Whoa, pause. Anyway, that is a needed summoning ash for the legendary summoning ashes for your platinum. You do need that. Once we're done with that, we're done. So we did the Divine Tower of Caelid, activated Radon's Grave Room. We also just tackled the War Dead Catacombs. We also recently did the Ariza's Hero's Grave. So yeah, we're looking good. Alright, time to tackle a few things here up at the Moonlight Altar. This is where we went and wrapped up Ronnie the Witch's questline. We're gonna head this way. Those 3 points. I will say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it at this time. There's an Everjail over here that before doing the Upper Caelid and the Divine Tower of Caelid and that run of episodes, before doing that, I tried to come up here at the Ringleader's Everjail to take out Electo, which is the mother of Black Knife Tish. Once you defeat Electo from the Everjail, you get one of the best Ashen Summons in the game, and it's also one of the last remaining legendary Ashen Summons that you would need for your platinum at this time. So I have to kind of get good when it comes to fighting Electo, as he's still, or she is still, sorry, one of my greatest challenges playing Elden Ring. With the context of that being stated, right now we're just running around. There's a couple Smithing Stone 8s that we can grab. There's a Site of Grace that we can grab. We're going to go ahead and do what we need to do, circling this upper plateau area of the Moonlight Altar, ultimately to get us into the tower so we can get one of our legendary incantations and spells. It's Ronnie's Dark Moon. I'm trying to knock everything out before we get into the capital that's platinum related, so that's what we're doing here, just focusing on the stuff that we need for plat. I'm likely not going to be fighting Electo in this episode. I will likely wait until after we progress from the capital before we get into the mountaintops of the giants and the northern areas, consecrated snowfield and all that. So just want to give you guys a little update. We also went through and I guess we can show it here just really quick. I went through and I had some lost ashes of war, so we have some, I guess they're not being shown right now because they're in use, but we used the 3 lost ashes of war to duplicate 3 different ashes of war that we have at this time. I chose to do Golden Land, Prayerful Strike, both of which very nice ashes of war to have, kind of main staples of this build, or they're going to be, and as well the Carrion Retaliation. Just because I'd rather have, if I'm going to get a parry off, I'd rather have the spell damage going back out, if at all possible. So on both of the small shields now, with the Spiral Horn Shield and the small Brass Shield, we have the Carrion Retaliation now equipped. And then we have an extra Prayerful Strike and an extra Golden Land. That way if I decide to use, you know, one Ash of War over the other, where I have those 2 currently split, I can use both weapons with the same Ash of War if I think one is better than the other ultimately. But situational and stuff like that, like, it'll get you out of some stuff for sure. Now, you want to be careful because these guys are not fun. Get a Glintstone Firefly. There is a Grafton that's going to summon up. I'm not sure if it's at this one or if it's at a different one. I'm just going to go ahead and walk this for right now. Put my lantern on. But yeah, there is a Grafton that'll appear soon enough. Here he is. I mean, it's not even a Grafton, it's just a red one. Yeah, we don't like these guys. Get up, brother. Get up, brother. Am I really gonna fucking die to this thing? Hang on. What the fuck? This dude is on me. Hold up. Get off of me! Jesus fuck. This is really how I'm starting the day off, huh? I fucking hate these things. Oh, you know what? I ain't popped one of these in a minute. I'm gonna put this on. That'd probably be helping me out a lot. I should have thought of doing that long ago. That's what we came over here for. Do. Oh, that's the... Oh, Cerulean Amber Medallion 2. It'll increase your FP. Obviously better than the baseline one, or better than a +1, because now we have a +2. That one is not a part of the Platinum, by the way, so just for context there. Alright, so we went there. We have to kind of go over that way. I think there's a couple different... What I'm doing is hitting the ruins, because I know that there's some smithing materials that we want. There's some nice stuff over here, but just kind of see how it works. fun, another one. Man, I hate those things. Is it here? Yes, it is. That'll get you a smithing stone 8. So I guess it's one regular smithing stone 8, one somber 8, I do believe. It's a really big open area. Now what we want to do... head on down over this way. There's some crystallines we're going to run past here pretty soon. A nice beefy hammer out. And these things will hurt you. They could potentially knock you off your horse if you're not paying attention, so be mindful of that. You don't have to worry about like the little snail guys or anything, but root resin. Always grab your root resin. Don't hang out here for too long. Go up this way. You see that we're approaching the tower. We're getting close. I thought there was crystallines right there. Maybe I'm thinking of a different part. Okay, so the important thing to note about when doing this puzzle tower to get your Ronnie's Dark Moon, it's one of these 3 Wise Beasts towers, and it's going to involve us running around basically the entire perimeter of this zone to get them. So we'll cover them all moving forward. But anyway, grab the Grace. You can rest here, it's okay. Now what you cannot do is following you resting here, and once you start the puzzle, you have to get all 3 Wise Beasts without fast traveling. Because if you reset the zone and you just go, okay, well I got 2, and the 3rd one's over here, I'm just going to go back to the site of Grace. No, you can't do that in this one. You can't fast travel around. I don't know why, but I've been told that that's a stipulation of the Moonlight altar specifically. So with the first one done, see the turtles? There he is. What's up, buddy? Who's your big guy? Who's your big guy? Well, I can actually go I can go over 70 because my quick load's good for that. Nice. I have great bolts. Golem's great arrow. Sheesh. I'll just use regular ones. We haven't really used a bow very much. There we go. That. Yeah. There's one. You remember to get the great bow for my samurai class. I always just use the regular bow, the long bow. It's like, you know, we got access to some better things. We ought to use them. I think this is probably the run that I was thinking of with the crystallines. Anyway, just go on over this way. If you want to farm up the turtles for the turtleneck meat so you can make the stamina buff consumable, I mean, by all means do so. I actually missed the recipe for that, so at some point I know I'll go grab it just to show it. Let people know it's a thing. It's probably something in Limgrave I forgot to grab. I'm like, oh, I don't really need to. Wait, what's glowing? I don't remember there being a shiny here. Oh, it's just one of these. We don't have to worry about that. How much damage are we doing on these guys? Not much. Not much at all. Now, of course, you gotta, you know, break their poise and it'll really open them up, but... yeah. I think my Great Stars is at, like, plus 19 also, so it's really sad to see it's not doing a whole lot to them. So, things to note. Here's the, I think this is the Everjail for Electo. And then I think from there, what's this other wise beast? We're looking for the wise beast. The giant turtles. Oh, yeah. There's one right here. So you're gonna go, it's a Mario. Yahoo! And oop. So we just got one of the 3 wise beasts with doing that, by the way. Then from there, again, I'm not going to even try and fight Electo right now. I'm trying to avoid getting tilted. It's 5 a.m. my time, so let's not start the day off on too bad of a foot, you know? Let's see. Last wise beast. This other one's kind of down on a lower section where we'll have to use the bow again to get it. If I can remember where that section is, that would be great. Let's see what we can do. Now there's like a vertical rock kind of near it, where you can like stand near the rock and see it. Oh, it's not here. It's kind of similar to that, though. You're kind of looking for something similar to this, so... let's just cruise on around. What is this right here? More ruins I don't think we've been to. This is probably the one with the somber. If I had to guess. Moonfolk Ruins. These dudes just keep disappearing and reappearing. I'm not playing their fucking game. Don't want to fight me? Fine. Allow me to steal this somber smithing stone and be on my way. There's our somber 8 we were looking for. Thankfully, we got through the more difficult part with the revenants at the other spots. These guys you can pretty much just dodge around and not have to worry so much about them. And if they hit me a couple more times, I'll hit them with Prayerful Strike and show you guys what that weapon art does. You get a big chunk of health back, which is really nice. You can pretty much poise through incoming damage. Okay, I think we have exhausted that little area. Now, if you guys remember, we came over here when we defeated the, was it a doula? The glintstone dragon? I think it was a doula. I think this is actually where we want to go. Tons of starlight shards in here if you need them, if you guys remember. And then where is this other little drop down? I thought it was going to be over here, but it's not looking that way. It's not looking to be the case. Oh, this doesn't seem right. Just kind of like off of a cliff edge. I just can't remember what cliff edge it is. I don't have like a map pulled up or ready, so we're just gonna keep cruising. Yeah, okay, so now we're doubling back. These are the first ruins we hit with the revenants and stuff. So we kind of like started working through, and then we started up the tower puzzle. And following that, we just kind of do our loop. And we should eventually just come across this next one that we need to eliminate. Or so I thought. There he is. Right there. Hello there. There we go, the door to the rise. Now, you got all three. Run back to the tower. Do not fast travel. Just trust me on this. Because to my knowledge, to my understanding, from what I've been told, is that if you were to fast travel right now, you would basically have to do that again. You'd have to go run the whole thing, go get all the beasts. If it resets the zone, well, maybe not, because now the door is open. So it's potentially in between getting all three. So either way, I'm just going to run it back. We're making great time anyway. We're only about 20 minutes into this. We're chilling. Ooh, more root resin. We grabbed some over here earlier, so whenever you see really like thick vegetation like this, especially with trees around, always check the bases of some of these trees. You see the orange glow? Got yourself some root resin. Anyway, head over here. Let's get Ronnie's Dark Moon. This will catch us up on the needed platinum items that we could already have obtained at this point. We could have done this when we were here earlier, in all honesty. It wouldn't have been too bad. As far as at least doing this tower to get this spell. And, you know, I'm not playing Int, but I did tell you guys and say that we were going to cover all of the items for Platinum, so we're going to do that. There's no little items floating around. I think it's just a spell up top. I don't think there's really anything else in here. So since I don't play Int, if you're listening along, if you've been viewing the series, I want to ask a question. Because I don't play Int, would you guys want me to attempt a playthrough as Int? More specifically, a lot of carrion and glintstone type of sorceries. I'm thinking of naming him Wizard Heisenberg of the Blue Crystals. Anyway, let's keep going. I got a couple other build ideas that I want to put up here on the channel, but we're going to get through our playthrough first and foremost. This is the most important thing I'm focused on right now. Got Ronnie's Dark Moon. Oh, and to note, I have a Wretch build that I've started from whatever the baseline stats are, and I've gone through kind of the starting loop stuff and everything. We're at Stormvale Castle in that save file, and we're going to be live streaming that on Twitch, so I haven't plugged it since the starting guide, really. Twitch.tv/wolfxsmoke_ if you ever want to catch me live. Now, I haven't been streaming much Elden Ring, to be 100% transparent, because I've been working on really trying to master my rounds and remember everything. And as you guys have seen in this series alone, even with notes taken and screenshots of maps and go here, don't forget, I still forget. So, hey, I'm not perfect. Do what I can. But anyways, head over here, get some more crystal bud. I want that nice, crystal frosty bud. Oh yeah. We're gonna try and take out Electo so we can get Black Knife Tish. I believe Tish is our last legendary Ashen summon that we need to grab, so definitely want to make sure that we do that. Oh my god, I'm so blind by where I need to go. You're going for your grabbing attack. Not gonna let you hit that. Help it. Sit the fuck down. Oh wait. There we go. He doesn't like this little corner, by the way. Oh, finally I got Tish. Put my hands up in celebration. Woo! I don't spend a lot of time doing that stuff. I'll maybe, like, before I start a recording, run around for like 10-15 minutes. I'm currently enjoying a cup of coffee while recording this one. And usually in the other episodes I've recorded prior to, I'd go through and farm up whatever's needed. So when I do point out certain consumables, crafting items, stuff like that, there is a reason for it. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, we're here at the Lindell Capital, and we're just gonna proceed through upwards. We're not doing the capital in this episode, guys, but there is something we can point out before we get into the meat and potatoes. of things. So you're going to come up here, empty room once again. There's not a whole lot going on for us right now. Later on, because there are two different phases of the capital, later on when this becomes the Ashen capital, I think there's something that spawns on this body, if I remember correctly. It'll basically do an entire world-changing state. The capital will be covered in ash. We're going to be covering all the important stuff that we need to cover leading up to that point. Now, when we fast traveled from the teleporter in the Deep-Root Depths upon finishing Fia's questline, we were teleported into this room from, like, you know, you want to take this to go to a random location. So there was an item here. I honestly think it's just a co-op item. From there we headed up here. And then this is the next little grace that we're going to get to. I don't even know. Yeah, there's like one enemy here. So when we were already here before, there was this item here. Don't jump down there. And then here's the next grace. So we're going to be wrapping up this little segment right here before we proceed into the capital. Well, I guess I always say that like too soon. Let's talk to Melina real quick.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Such a sweetheart. Always believing in us. Alright. So a part of the accord, get me to the capital, get me to the Erd Tree, yada yada yada. So again, we can still level up, we still have Torrent. She's just letting us know, hey, thanks for getting us and fulfilling the accord in our agreement. So she's still going to be around. We're not losing her for good. And this is the Lindell Royal Capital. This is by far the largest legacy dungeon of the game. There is the upper level. It is attached to the lower sewers. As well, this will take us up to the northern regions. And there is just so much to this zone. I'm thinking probably 5 episodes just in the capital. But we'll see how many it takes. And I'm saying 5 with also including the sewers in that. So before we wrap up, I do want to try my luck here. And I'm going to pop a silver pickled foulfoot. Because these enemies here at the capital, these guys with the little horns, they're very interesting. And these horns are pretty freaking cool. I happen to like these guys. I know it's weird to like an enemy, but I really like their weapon. And don't discount the bubbles that they will blow from this weapon, because it should hurt you. He's got the big one. That's the one that we want. Has a really low chance of dropping, especially with only having one enemy that we're farming for it. So I'm gonna wrap up the recording when I rest here. And then if I get lucky and get it, I will be sure to let you guys know. Alright, what's going on? We're back here, East Capital Rampart. By the way, it didn't take me very long to get what I wanted to get, so we're going to tie this off probably into this episode. So we're going to go into our equipment. Now, I got 3 of the regular Envoy's horns. As well, I got one of the Longhorns. So, I'll show you guys the difference here of what we got going on. These horns are just, they're fun. So right here, am I looking for? Blow on the horn to release a magic bubble. The bubble floats gently through the air towards a target. Blow on the horn to release a spume of magic bubbles. The bubbles float gently before raining down on the target. This is bubble shower versus ocular bubble. Or auricular bubble? Anyway. I'll show you guys the difference here. We're just two-handed to get a little more oomph out of it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool horn you got there. Boop. See, it doesn't really do much for us, right? But this thing, this'll hurt him. It ain't even leveled up. It's really nice stagger. So there you go. And again, this is not even leveled up at all, and we're able to clear content with it right now. So this one, faith requirement of 18, strength and dex. I mean, it's pretty good so far, you know. This is a great hammer. This is a regular hammer. So we're going to take this off great hammer, very similar to our sacred great stars. So if you look here, we have 591. This is at 271. I want to go upgrade this hammer. I happen to like the movesets on hammers. I like these big sweeps. The charge hit. Bam! Bam! Yeah, I like this weapon. It was kind of cool. We were able to get it. I only farmed that for like 10 minutes, so I thought, you know, at least show this off while we were talking about it at the end of the last little recording segment where I thought the episode would end, but hey, spoiler alert. Now we're ending the episode. Catch you guys next time. Peace.